Hello, everyone. I'm Kat,
I'm Nick.
and you're listening to
Just two people pleasers.
Woo! Episode 20.
Oh my gosh.
Yay!
Whoa! We're almost drinking age. Our podcast is almost drinking age, guys. It's
Hooray!
crazy.
And to celebrate that,
Yes.
we watched a child's movie.
Well, apparently wasn't originally supposed to be
Yeah.
targeted to kids.
So, Kpop Demon Hunters.
Yes.
I watched it a while ago. Nick finally watched it.
I did. I think just a few days ago. So it's fresh in my mind.
It's amazing. I love it. I have Netflix has a video. It's 18 minutes long and it's all the songs back to back.
Oh, wow.
I play that. It's been on repeat.
Nice.
But yes, so Netflix
fun.
put out Kpop Demon Hunters. So apparently it was a 3-hour long movie or something. But then they wanted to cut it so that kids would watch it, which makes sense. It's animated. It's got upbeat songs and stuff, so kids would watch it. And on TikTok, kids have been watching it constantly. There was one video of this mom being guess who's watching Kpop Demon Hunters again?
Oh my gosh.
For the third time today.
But it itches the ADHD brain because it's pretty colors.
Yeah.
And it's so much movement and action constantly.
Yes.
It's it really get my attention. I try to crochet and I put my hook down.
No.
I was whoa. Crazy.
Yeah. But it's amazing. And it broke a lot of records and everything. Just it had more streaming views on Spotify and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The fictional band had more streaming than the real life K-pop bands.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Also, I'm assuming that none of the voice actors were the singing
Correct.
actors,
Yeah.
because they got some pretty big names to play. At least in the boy band, there were some actors that I recognized from big movies. I think one of them's in oh my gosh,
You can do
Squid Games.
Oh, that was the demon.
Oh, the big bad demon guy.
Big bad demon.
Was him?
Yes.
The guy was he the guy that you showed me the clip of that was stomping on bread?
No.
Different guy.
But
But he was just one of the players.
he was the front man. He's
Oh.
the big bad guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And he because he got really popular from Squid Games and stuff, and then
He was the big flame? Why did he sound completely different as the flame? He could have pulled off a way more meaner. Is it just me or did he sound nothing like himself?
Correct. Just because I knew that he was in it, and I was oh, I wonder. So after I watched it, I looked it up, and I was
Yeah.
oh, okay. I mean, I can see it, I
Hmm.
guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like he could have been more evil sounding. He was kind of normal sounding to me. I don't know. The pig man, whatever, in Minecraft. He was you should sound a little more menacing than you sound, buddy. Well, what's the guy's name that falls in love with Rumi? The guy who, oh, I don't know. I'm gonna do a googly.
We should.
I hope Fred never listens to this because he is my love now. I fall in love with him.
Okay.
It was
He's so cute.
like-
with his little demon.
Oh my god! With the
cat.
and the little crow, the crow that stole the cat's hat. It's and he made it. He made it for him. It's supposed to be a demon that we hate. Excuse me?
I made it for the cat, but the bird keeps stealing it.
Yeah, it was
It's
so
just
cute.
Oh my god, stop.
And Kat told me before we started recording that apparently they had more scenes of them together
Yes.
in the extended version.
Yes. Because there was a Ask Me Anything on Reddit.
Yeah.
From the creators. And they were yeah, it was a 3-hour long thing. There was a whole aquarium date scene where
Aw.
Rumi had her hair down.
Yeah.
And then Ginu was you should keep your hair down more often, blah blah. And then they kissed.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So we were talking about this and I said in a way I'm grateful because we were watching, which is hilarious because at the point where do we do a spoiler warning now?
Yeah, we probably just done one earlier, but
spoiler warning.
Spoiler warning.
I don't think we didn't spoil the ending or anything yet, so I was about to say
Right.
something that happens, but
Yeah.
So we get to the part where, like, big bad demon guy is, like, in the middle of the stadium. And then I turn to my sister and I go, remember when you didn't want to watch this movie? What if I paused it right now and you didn't get to know the ending? She was like, I'd be a little upset if you did that. I was like, yes!
I did it.
You have succumbed to the awesomeness of this movie. And then, because I'm watching it with her and our roommate, and I just go, you know what would be, like, the worst thing ever right now? If they pull one of those, I couldn't protect my family, but I'm going to protect you now and die.
Oh, yeah.
Moves. And then the second I finish the sentence, he jumps in front of the freaking pink flame and gets consumed.
See,
and I was screaming at the TV, no, I didn't mean it. And then start screaming at the TV. I was not okay.
Yeah. See, I had that same thing when Rumi came into the stadium and started singing. I was like,
yeah.
oh, Juno's dying.
Yeah. You knew then?
Yeah.
Crap. I knew about, like, a minute after that.
Yeah.
But...
yeah. No, it was just like, oh no.
Oh no.
But yeah. So if they had kissed and everything, it would have been way worse. Emotionally. Like,
and you said,
it would have been great, but emotionally, it would have been more torn.
Oh my goodness gracious. I don't think I could have handled it. Yeah. And then you said the little thing that you noticed when he says, I give you my soul.
Oh yeah, when he, like, goes and, like, you know, her sword changes and everything, and she gets, like, the sword from Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
So her hair was all messed up beforehand.
Yeah.
And then when he, you know, gives his soul to her, then, like, her hair gets fixed.
That's so cute.
So she's like, let me re-braid it.
Oh,
you know, I gotta make sure it's all neat, nice and neat for when you know, kill the demon or, you know,
whatever,
banish, whatever.
I don't know.
Get it out on the whole moon.
Because the whole moon never turns gold at the end. So it's like, well, get this next generation's problem. Like, the whole point of the movie was to turn it gold. But apparently the whole point of the movie was just to say that, like you should embrace your flaws and things.
Yeah.
Like, and you're not defined by your past. So very cool. A lot of cool lessons for kids, and just like, overall, I did not think I was gonna get emotionally invested as I did in this movie, in this animated movie. I also wonder when the souls start to help, you know, the girls, like, with Rumi, maybe it makes sense because she's half demon. She can use souls to, like, do good. But it was confusing to me why the souls started, like, circling them and stuff. So that was interesting. Like, they all had the white circles around them. So I was like, what's happening right now? Are they using souls too? And then what happened to all the people that, like, when the blue light shot across the sky into the pink flame or whatever, what happened to all those people? Like, tons of people went missing. Like, that wasn't resolved. A lot of it wasn't resolved, but
also it's for children.
It's also for kids, so I shouldn't overthink it.
Yeah, so probably they're like, we had it wrapped up in a nice bow, but then Netflix was like, what if we just, like, got rid of that part, because children might be done with it.
I need the extended cut.
Yeah,
it's out there.
Do it, you cowards.
Yes.
I mean, I think the whole thing was, like, storyboarded, but I don't know if all of it was animated.
That's fair. That's probably
because that's like where there were some pictures of, like, the aquarium scene where it's like it wasn't, like, animated, it was, like, drawn out and stuff. And also, we are not better than the people in the movie, like the citizens, because when it first came out, Your Idol, that song by the boy K-pop band, that was ahead of, like, the Huntrix songs on, like, the streaming charts and stuff. You know, like, the demons.
Well, in real life, they would have won.
Yeah, in real life, the demons would have got us. But then I think the girls came back and got them. So the movie happened in real life.
Nice.
But nobody lost their souls, theoretically.
I feel like a piece of my soul died when Genu died. But, you know.
But also, just Your Idol, it scratches a different part of your brain.
Yeah, it's a good song.
Yeah, it's just the beat, and you're just like, oh, ooh, I feel it in my bones.
Yes. It was good for no reason. It was like, why?
Yeah, it came out of the blue, out of nowhere, and now it's united everyone.
And then you told me, you even said, you were like, it was great, you should watch it. I was like, oh, you know, probably not my cup of tea. It was like, it looks a little corny.
It's everyone's cup of tea.
Yeah. Even my sister, she will not sit through movies. She said, she does this thing when we sit down to pick something. She'll go, let's get 10 minutes in. and then we can always pick something else. And I'm a completionist. Like, I need to watch the whole thing. But with this, she got halfway through and she was like, I need to watch the rest of it. Like, yes. Nice.
We united over Kpop Demon Hunters and the Coldplay affair thing.
Oh my gosh, that's the other big. Oh my gosh, it's everywhere. By the time this episode comes out, it'll be old news. But
no,
like,
I don't think so, because people are making fun of it. Like, they're
everywhere. Every account I follow has done a version of it. I'm like,
at the Phillies game, the Fanatics did it.
Yep.
Just
and the sports news channel, they opened with them like that.
Just in case you haven't heard it, which I'm sure you have.
Yes.
There was a Coldplay concert, and they were doing like a kiss cam, and they were like, popping to different couples and stuff, and then they popped to this one couple that they are obviously in a relationship of some sort, because the way that he is holding her is very much not like.
And she has her head like up against his head.
Yeah. They're like canoodling in public. It was very weird.
Yep.
But then when it cuts to them, the guy like shoves his way out of the frame. He ducks. You can't see him.
She just turns around.
The girl turns around, hides her face, and turns around. Like, it'll just ignore it. It'll just pretend it's not happening.
And then the guy, says either they're having an affair or they don't like,
or they're shy or something. But if they had just acted normal, like if they're just like, oh hi, like they wave or something, no one would have really cared.
Are you sure though? Because it would have still made it.
I'm sure someone.
Oh, but not as.
It wouldn't have been like as public.
You're so right.
Because no one would have
gone everywhere.
Yeah, like I mean, I'm sure eventually someone would have been like, "Oh, that's the CEO of Astronomer." What? And that's not his wife.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't have immediately gone viral.
Yep.
Like, because it was just so dramatic. So then it came out that it was the CEO and the HR chief of the company, which.
Yep.
Pretty sure that's an HR violation.
Like
number one HR violation.
Yep.
Yeah, but they were married to different people and had kids and stuff with different people. How are you blaming Coldplay for you having an affair? For your wife finding out about you having an affair?
That's a very guy thing to do.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I'm sorry, babe, but also Coldplay did me dirty.
Like, you weren't supposed to find out, so I didn't do anything wrong.
It's Coldplay's fault.
Craziness.
Yeah.
So, speaking of using other people's things as your own, we're gonna talk about.
Sure.
Wait. The look you just gave me, I'm trying to think of a nice way to say that, but claiming other people's things as yours. I don't know. Things with a past. We're gonna talk about thrifting. Just trying to make a connection about But thrifting is more positive. It's giving old treasures new purpose.
Yeah.
Instead of stealing someone else's treasure away from them. Yeah. I just imagine what the spouses and the families are going through.
Yeah, imagine.
Yeah. That was my only attempt at a transition. I had none. That was.
Well, no, I thought you were saying claiming something of our own Reddit stories, and I was like, wait, but we're not actively being this is mine now, thank you.
One of the stories involves someone saying, this is mine. Actually, two of them. When it's clearly not theirs.
Right. You know what makes a transition great? When you explain it.
Does it? It's like when you explain a joke, it's better, right?
Yeah. It really...
Exactly.
Really brings it all together.
On that note, if you would like to start us off with a story, where are we going to start?
So we're doing Reddit stories.
Yes,
and
we're back to Am I the Asshole, so that you can say the word that you love so much.
So I want to start out with this one. Am I the asshole for implying that thrifting was dirty?
This should be interesting.
Just because it's an interesting take, because also I don't thrift that much.
Oh yeah.
Just because the clothing and stuff, just whatever detergent they use or whatever, it destroys me.
Unbelievable. I have to wash it 4 times.
Yeah.
At least for it to be wearable.
Yeah. So I don't thrift for clothes and stuff. If there's other things, stuff that isn't clothes, I'm okay, yeah, sure. But yes. So this kind of deals with that. Okay. So am I the asshole for thrifting? No. Words.
Actually, that's the title of one of them, actually. But I don't think I'm going to talk about that one because it's kind of boring.
Am I the asshole for implying that thrifting was dirty? So I, 15 female, have diagnosed OCD, and as a result, I have germophobia. I can't really take public transportation, go thrifting, check out books from the library because I obsess over its dirtiness in my mind. Like, it's difficult to explain, but it's just the idea of so many people having touched something before me and not knowing what they've touched.
Yeah.
I also don't go to water parks or use public bathrooms for the same reason. It's not because I think people who use those things are inherently dirty, but there's a greater potential of them being dirty because there's so many of them. My friend, fake name Carrie, 16F, used to go thrifting with another friend of ours before that friend decided to stop. Carrie is poor. just the way that people, and also they're like teenagers, so like Carrie's poor, poor 16-year-old. Carrie's poor, so she thrifts out of necessity, not for fun. As context, I'm middle to upper middle class. Carrie asked could never.
Right.
Carrie asked me to go thrifting with her because she didn't want to go alone, and I told her I was busy. And then she kept moving the date, so I couldn't keep saying I was busy. So I told her thrifting makes me uncomfortable because of my OCD. Then she asked me what I meant by that, and I told her basically what I said in the first paragraph, and she got upset with me and said I was implying that poor people were dirty because I was scared of everything poor people used, like public transportation or libraries.
Wow.
And I tried to explain that I didn't think that the people who use the public institutions are dirty. But, like, naturally, the more people that use a place, the more germs there are, and the higher chance of someone who didn't wash their hands after using the restroom or something like that touching the place.
Yeah.
She said that I was classist, and that I probably thought she was dirty for being poor, too. I know that she's really sensitive about having to thrift in her family being poor, so I think I could have worded it better, but I don't have control over my germophobia either. That's it.
No, I don't think you're an asshole. Like, I get it. You can be saying the right things and it comes off bad, but that's just her making an assumption about you as a person, too.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. I just found it interesting because I feel like yeah, like they're just both having a different conversation, it seems like.
Yeah.
Because, like, she's just saying, like, the germophobia, like, I just, you know, there was a comment that someone was like, do you believe that a store with new clothes has less people touch and try on the clothes? Do you believe that new clothes are washed after everyone involved in the assembly, packing, unpacking, and displaying items? And then so it was like, that's so mean. Because if they didn't think about that, then now they're never going to be able to shop for anything ever again.
Gosh.
Oh
no.
But yeah, so like I get the OCD germophobia thing. And like I don't think it has like, it's not like thrifting is the bad thing. Like, it's the germophobia that's like affecting it. So like
she made a jump saying, so you're saying poor people are dirty?
Yeah, because poor people use those things, and it's like
jump. I thrift.
Yeah.
I mean,
you're not a billionaire.
I'm not poor, but I'm not like I'm paycheck to paycheck. So I'm the average 20-something in our society right now. But like, I love thrifting. It brings me joy.
Yeah.
And it's sustainable and all that stuff. So it's like, and a lot of these ones that I found deal with that too. It's like, I can thrift because I want to. Like, I'm not taking stuff away from someone that doesn't have. There's plenty of...
Right.
I just went, when I grabbed those supplements and things, that was at a help center. And help centers have clothes, personal care products and stuff. Like, thrift stores now are actually stealing from the poor because they've racked their prices up a crazy amount.
Mm-hmm.
Even Goodwills now. Like, they want $6 for a really thin tank top. Like...
Yeah.
Are you crazy?
Have we lost the plot of like what?
Lost the plot.
Well, like a Goodwill and like
yep,
all those.
I will be going today to my local thrift store's dollar sale because I haven't been in weeks, and like every Monday a certain color tag is all $1, and it's like what I look forward to every week. So like, it just brings me joy, and it's nice, it's cool, it's fun. So yeah, interesting.
Yeah, the verdict was that there was more info needed in this.
Yeah.
But I think just Yeah, I think uh neither one was really having the same conversation.
No, they weren't. I agree.
Yeah, because she was just like, my germophobia makes it really hard for me to do this stuff. And she's like,
Yeah.
well, poor people. And it's just like, no.
Like, you could say, for me, it's a sensory thing, so I can't step into a Bath and Body Works to save my life.
Right. Yeah.
You would have to give me a lot of money to go in there. Even walking past it at the mall, it's like, boom,
yeah,
in the face. So I can just picture that, like you were saying, there's some thrift stores that you just walk in and boom, detergent smell. And, like, it makes you lightheaded and it makes you want to pass out.
Yeah.
Sometimes, because they have to disinfect it to a point where, you know, it's crazy.
Yeah. Which, I get that. Everything. But it's just, like, you know, your bodies are sensitive and everything. So, like, she can't deal with that.
Yeah. OCD is not something you can choose to have.
Yeah.
Be nice if you just shut it off, you know?
Yeah, oh my god, that'd be so great.
Right?
Or, like, you know, the sensory thing. It's just like, I can wear jeans now, whatever. Yeah. Like, just tell my brain, no.
Let's be nice.
Yeah.
This was an interesting one, so I'm going to start with this. They get more intense as I go. This one was just like, what was happening? Alright. Am I the asshole for taking all the clothes in my size off the rack so resellers couldn't grab everything before I looked?
Go off, queen.
Last week, I had time and stopped into a thrift store, and they were just putting out stuff from their truck. I'm never so lucky to be there when that happens. The shops are always very picked over with just Old Navy or Target clothes wherever I can go, so I was happy I might find something. I started browsing normally and was finding some good stuff for once. Then I saw a group of 3 women come in. I'm just picturing, like whoosh, like the doors, like, slam
the doors
open.
Whoosh open, yeah. They all have the sunglasses. They're ready.
One had a little computer for scanning books, and the other 2 had iPads or something, I assume, to check resale prices. So they're like...
Oh, wow. Yeah. They're not being subtle about it. They're like, we're here for a specific reason.
Yes. Either way, they were clearly resellers and started grabbing stuff after checking the labels. I felt a sense of dread because I wouldn't be fast enough to check, so I just swooped everything off the rack into my cart that was in my size. When the 2 of them got to me, they started staring. I said, what? And one was like, we'd like to be able to see those clothes on the rack too. I said they could as soon as I was done looking at them. She scoffed at me and said, that's rude. We'd like a chance to shop these clothes too. Sorry, I'm giving them attitude. Because just, like, I'm picturing, like...
Yeah, I feel like you can't say that without an attitude. Like, we'd like a chance to shop too. Like,
the rest of the store.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
You can go there, like, last. Like, there's more store. I'm sure this wasn't your last stop.
Yeah. Crazy. I just ignored her and started looking at things one by one, taking my time, then putting them right back on the rack. The women were getting mad and snatching things basically out of my hand. I held up a nice top and one of them tried grabbing it out of my hand, and I said, excuse you, and turned my back to her. They all got pissy and one stomped away to go get a worker. So now the worker comes over.
All right, Karen.
It's like the debit card store with the craft fair, where she just rips it out of the customer's hand. Like, could not imagine. So the worker came over and asked what was going on. I said I was looking at items from the rack, same as anyone else. They said, and so this person, so it gets a little confusing. The person's saying that the 3 girls are claiming they were hoarding everything, so they couldn't get a chance to look. The worker said that I wasn't doing anything wrong, and then said to me, thank you for putting everything back when you're done. She was being nice about it. She wasn't, like, putting them back in random sections. I finished what I was doing with the women breathing down my neck and took my clothes to go try on. One of them kept following me and asked me what the F my problem was, why I was being such a B word, etc. I said, sorry you're having a bad day, but it's really not my problem. Am I the asshole? I just wanted a chance to be able to find nice clothes for once. From my point of view, I didn't do anything different than people who fill up their carts and go try on everything. Plus, I didn't even take all the good clothes to begin with.
Not the asshole.
Yeah, not even close.
Oh my god. Can you imagine? I mean,
no.
Also, good on you, OP. I don't know your gender, but...
Yeah, I know, I don't know either.
But good on you. Because, like, I would... The first sign of someone near me, I would have ran. I would have been like, you could have whatever you want, I'm leaving.
Honestly, you are an example to us all.
Yeah. Yeah,
because
we all strive to be you.
I would have walked out too.
Yeah.
I would have been like, this isn't worth it.
Yeah, yeah. And also, like, what is... it's blowing my mind. Like, resellers for clothing.
It takes a lot of work.
Yeah.
I looked into it, and I got some stuff that was worth a lot, and then I started listing, and I realized you gotta be, like, on that. It's a full-time job, so I just donated all of it back. I was like, this isn't worth it. I cleared, like, half my closet. It was great. I have so much space now.
Yeah, I mean, just, like, books and, like non-clothing items, like purses and stuff, like
really collectibles.
Yeah, like stuff like that I can understand. Like, you know, like there's obviously a market for it and stuff, but like like what a designer like t-shirt is gonna be at a thrift store? What?
Sometimes.
I don't know.
I know.
Yeah. And also it's not just like that one size of clothing. Like, in the entire thrift store, there's other places.
No, for real.
Like, just go somewhere else.
And then come back.
Yeah.
Like,
to the resellers, not to her.
Yes.
You do
stand
your ground.
Yeah, and you did, and we're proud of you. This was a year ago, so it's semi recent, but craziness. I'm picturing, like, whoosh, doors open, they got the sunglasses, they got the iPads, the freaking scanner in their hands, God. Like...
I've seen resellers occasionally, like, but I've only really seen it like with like books and stuff. Yeah. Like, just the idea of clothing just not concerns me, but I'm just like, that seems way too much of an effort.
It really is. It really is.
Am I the asshole for leaving my wife at a flea market without telling her I was leaving? And it has really nothing to do with thrifting or flea markets, but it takes place at a flea market.
Okay. But flea markets are of the same... I love flea markets. Can we just say?
Yeah,
like, I love them so much.
Yes. Yeah.
So, my chronic illness got so bad. Again, you, like, pushed through in a way that I'm like... I bow down to the queen because, like, I could never. But Kat knew that I wasn't doing well when she said this one place is hosting a giant flea market and, like...
It's like an indoor yard sale. They labeled it as a yard sale, but flea market, same.
I think it was just to raise money for, like, the school or something.
Yeah, because it looked
people, like, donated stuff.
People donated stuff and then they were reselling it for cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it was some good deals.
I was looking through, at least you helped me not get FOMO. Like, I looked through every single picture, like, zoomed in. I was like, okay, is there something that... That's
what I did, like, the day before. And then I was saying to my mom, like, let's go. And then we got there, and I was like, this table is this. This table is this.
I'm like, let's go. You, like, had the map in your head.
Yeah, because they, amazing. Like, the organization, like, posted pictures of, like, every single table, like, the night before. And I was just like, oh, let me go look. Let me go see what we got here.
I don't even know how you find out about stuff like that.
They posted about it on Facebook.
But
they
don't
advertise
to do that.
They don't advertise their other stuff that they advertise this event.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So we love flea markets. We have a good deal. Ever since I was really little, my grandma used to take me. She's the reason. She wonders why. She used to, like, pick up stuff from the street and put it on top of my stroller. And as a kid, I would, like, be tapping it and be like, what's on my stroller, Grandma? Or we'd go to this one church that had, like, a dollar bag sale.
Oh.
So they gave you, like, a shopping bag and you could fill it for $1. It was crazy. Yeah, I would just go to a table and just scoop everything in because it would get, like, a madhouse in there.
Right.
So, anyway.
we love a good flea market.
Love a good deal.
We love
Girl
a good
math.
Deal. So, am I the asshole for leaving my wife at a flea market without telling her I was leaving? Last weekend, my wife and I were at our son's lacrosse tournament, and this is a year ago, so...
Okay.
The tournament took place several hours from home, so the entire team was staying at a hotel.
Oh, wow.
Anyways, to kill time between games, we hit up a flea market, as you do.
Yeah.
Another family from the team came as well. We had 3 hours until his next game. He needs to be at the rink 1 hour before the game. He also needed to eat lunch. After 30 minutes at the market, my son and I are ready to go. He needs to eat and digest his food before the game. We head to the car. Wife says she'll be a few minutes. 1 hour... 1 hour later, she is still inside. My son and I have both called her a couple times. At this point, things are getting tight, and I'm pissed. I leave. We go get food. My wife is still inside with her friend from the team. She calls 20 minutes later asking where we are. I tell her we left and that she can hitch a ride with the other mom from the team. I have realized that I shouldn't have left without telling her first. My issue is that she sees no problem with any of her actions. Who is the asshole here?
This is interesting.
See, yeah.
So the time crunch was they were going to miss the game.
What he needs to eat before the game.
Okay.
So I think, like, I feel like the mom was like, as long as we're back in time for the game, but like she hadn't planned for the child to eat, maybe. But it just feels like a lack of communication.
It's just a communication issue. I don't know that there's an asshole here. I think there should have been, definitely better communication. She should have had a ringer on or something. Did he make an attempt to go in and find her? It doesn't sound like he did.
Yeah, it sounds like he just called.
He was just sitting outside, and when he didn't see her come out, he was just like, bye.
So, I mean, my only thought is, like, unless, like, the kid has to be older to be playing lacrosse. Like, you couldn't leave the kid in the car and, like, go find your wife to at least be like, we're leaving.
Yeah, bring the kid in.
Yeah.
And just, like, divide and conquer and say, let's just both do a loop and then meet back here in 5 minutes and see if we find her. Like, they probably could have done more.
Yeah. But also, I get being, like...
He was upset.
Yeah.
Like, he was like... Yeah.
But imagine... imagine you're the wife. Yeah. You're the wife, and, like, you don't know this other family, and you're just like, can you please drive me?
Yeah, my husband just abandoned me. Like, dang.
Yeah.
Hope you got some good deals, girl.
Watch, they bought nothing. It's just like... Well, yeah. It's just funny that it was a flea market, like of all things. Like, how big would it have been? Like,
that's a good question.
I mean, there are some flea markets that are like giant, but like, what?
Yeah, I'm ready to label anybody. I
think it just seems like
communication issue.
Yeah, it kind of seems like everybody sucks.
Yeah,
like I don't think there's like an asshole, but it's just kind of like, all right.
It didn't sound like they had a game plan of like. They didn't set a specific time either, because I needed that information too. Did you agree upon we'll meet here at 2?
Yeah.
And she just blatantly disregarded that because she was shopping? I don't know.
Yeah.
So, interesting. All right. You're ready. This one's a doozy.
Let's go.
Am I the asshole for my reaction when my friend bought something I wanted at the thrift store? I'm female 22 and love thrift shopping. Almost my entire wardrobe and accessories are thrifted. I love finding pieces from expensive brands I normally could never come close to affording. Because of thrifting, I've slowly built a really, really nice wardrobe over the years, including some good designer pieces and also some really nice homewares. It's my biggest hobby, so with it, I've also studied authentication, which is super interesting.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, so I guess...
Go off, queen.
Yeah, right? That's cool. This morning, I was thrifting at Goodwill with my lifelong friend... Very important. Lifelong friend.
Alrighty.
Anna, female 21. We've thrifted together before, and she's not super into it but enjoys it on occasion. She comes from a wealthier family than me, so she tends to buy nice things, new, more often. When I thrift with other people, I always look for things they'd like, so this morning I found a bunch of nice things for her, and after trying the stuff on, she ended up getting quite a bit of what I found for her, so I'm a good friend. For myself, I ended up finding a pretty dress and a designer purse that would be around $600 to $800 if it were new. Craziness. Before leaving the Goodwill, I had to pee really bad. This is funny. This part's TMI. She goes on to say she has a UTI and stuff like that. So before we went to pay, I asked Anna if she could hold my thing so I could pee. And she said, okay. In hindsight, this was a really stupid thing to do. I didn't realize that at the time.
You shouldn't have had to think of, is my friend going to steal this from me?
My lifelong friend. Yep. So I came out of the bathroom. I didn't see Anna, but the dress I was buying was on the ground near the bathroom.
On the ground.
When I looked around, I saw Anna finishing up at the cash register, and I quickly realized she had bought the purse. I confronted her and told her she knew I was going to buy that, and she said I left it with her, and it was thrifting etiquette that if you leave an item behind, someone else might buy it.
What?
I said I didn't leave it behind. I asked someone I trusted to hold it, knowing I'd come out of the bathroom to buy it. We went to the car. It turned into an argument, and it was the first time Anna and I had ever argued. I told her she was being a really crappy friend, and that I found it, and she didn't even look in the purse section herself at all. She kept saying that if you leave something behind in a thrift store, it's fair game for others, and that I find designer pieces all the time, quote unquote.
Doesn't she?
So it shouldn't matter.
she only occasionally thrifts. Like, how do you know this
Yes.
thrifting etiquette that you came up
right?
with?
And then in parentheses, not true. It's rare to find designer pieces, but people think I find them all the time because I go thrifting a lot more than most people. So it's like, this is what she does.
Yeah.
I told Anna not to contact me unless she was giving me the bag that she bought back, that she took. I made it clear that I am more than happy to Venmo her the money she spent on it, since that's what I was going to spend. Anna's birthday party's tomorrow night, and at her mom's house. I baked the cake and helped plan most of the party. Anna's freaking out at me, so I texted her mom that I drop off the cake since it's already made, but I'm not coming or helping at all. Anna keeps calling and texting and is saying I'm being petty just over a bag. Am I the asshole? You are the nicest person. Can you be our friend, please?
Please.
Like,
Oh
she
my
didn't
God.
even smash the cake or anything. She's like,
Yeah.
I'm still gonna drop off the cake I made for your party, but I'm not talking to you because clearly you were the worst friend in the whole world for taking her bag. She had to pee.
Yeah.
That's like
she
bestie
shouldn't-
101 rules.
Yeah, she wouldn't have, like... If she knew you were gonna do that, she wouldn't have given it to you so that she could go pee. Like, she didn't think that
Right?
she had to think, like, alright, is my lifelong friend gonna buy this bag that I wanted or whatever? Like if she went to the cash register and just said, "Can you hold this? I have to pee," they wouldn't sell it to someone else. So, like, you can't just be
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I see that bag. It's mine now."
Yeah.
What?
Crazy.
It's wacky. Also, I will say, the people pleaser in me, I'm just like, I'd have been like, that sucked. Well, I baked the cake, I gotta give it to her, and I have to go to the party, or else she's gonna be mad.
No, for real. Like, or else the people at the party won't have a good party.
Yeah.
Like, screw her. But, like, the people at the party, it's gonna be, like, a crappy party now because I'm not there to set up the stuff. But, like, good for her. She stood her ground.
Yeah.
I mean...
I'm jealous of you.
No, for real.
Because
like, you were nice, but also set your boundaries.
Yeah.
Like, very cool.
Like, you're a healthy queen.
Yeah.
You got this stuff
I
on
hope
lock.
she gets the bag back.
Yeah.
It's not about the bag anymore. It's about you can't trust your friend.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. Like, you're never going shopping with her,
No.
ever.
No.
Or apparently even talking to her anymore, because... Yeah. And, like...
Yeah. Crazy.
All of it over a bag.
For real.
Like... And I mean, this person, like, I'm making an assumption, but... Maybe, like, if the friend had said, "Hey, I really like this bag. Would it be okay if I bought it?" Maybe the friend...
started a conversation, yeah.
Yeah, maybe the friend would have been like, "Okay, sure, like, I kind of wanted it, but, like, you're asking nicely, blah, 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 or whatever."
Yeah.
Not being like, "It's mine now, bye, and here's this dress on the floor."
Right? Also, this friend had just finished, like, picking you out an entire set of outfits
Yeah.
that you loved and were going to buy.
Mm-hmm.
And how do you repay her? She just wanted one dress and one bag. That's all she was
Yeah.
going to leave with.
Yeah.
You took her bag and left the dress on the
On the floor,
floor.
yeah.
Craziness.
People suck.
Yeah.
But you're not the asshole.
No,
She is the
absolutely
asshole.
not. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm sorry, girly.
You deserve better.
Yes.
And I hope you find all of the designer bags.
Yes.
And
Give
even
you
better
all
one
thrifting
at a
link.
better price.
Yes.
You go, girl. We're manifesting goodness. We could talk about more thrifting etiquette.
Yes. Here we go. My gosh.
Alright, am I the asshole for leaving the thrift store with an item I paid for?
Which I thought would be boring by the title, but it is not.
Yeah, no. She took us down a road. She's like, "Let me tell you a story." I went into my local thrift and immediately found a piece of furniture I wanted. In the past, I have been through the furniture section and seen receipts attached to items saying that they've been sold already and are no longer available.
Mm-hmm.
That was not the case with this table. Stoked, I asked an employee to help me move it to the register so I can pay for it. A nice dude helps me out by putting it on a dolly and rolling it up front for me. I pay for it and he pushes the dolly out to my car. Lady comes out of the store behind us and she is pissed. She comes up with a temper, yelling that it's her table that they're wheeling out to the car.
Mm-hmm.
Confused because there was no sold tag on this thing, I asked her if she also paid for it. She says no, but I told the manager I wanted it, and she set it aside for me.
Did you set it aside? Because it was on the floor. It was on the sales floor. So.
Yeah.
Mm.
I feel awkward at first and just kind of freeze there for a minute while she goes back in to get the manager, which, Karen.
Yep.
Queen, come on, get out of here.
Yep.
I consider going in and refunding it and giving it back. I did think about it. I actively decided that since I paid for it, I had essentially called dibs, and that the store manager should have had the woman pay for the item and put a receipt on the item as they've done in the past.
Yeah.
So I look at the dude helping me lug this thing out to my car. He looks stunned and clearly is going to wait to see what happens. I decide not to wait. I tell him I'm not going to make him be any more involved, and I just pick up my furniture and start walking to the car. As soon as I finish loading it into my car, the manager comes out with the woman. The manager asks me expectantly if I'm going to give the furniture back to the lady. I ask the manager if the lady paid for it. She says no, but we put it on hold for her. I told her that there was no...
Because the dude
Yeah.
had no idea.
I told her there was no signage indicating it was sold. It wasn't moved off the floor, and no one stopped me when I asked for help moving it and checked out. The manager then tells me that if I didn't go back in and return the table, that I'm banned from this thrift store and to never come back.
It's crazy.
So I told her I'm sorry that her staff had made a mistake, but I had no
Yeah.
intention of returning the item I paid for, got in my car, and noped out. I clearly upset this lady by not refunding and giving back this table. I feel bad that she was upset, but I did it anyway. I know I didn't commit a crime by taking the table I paid for, but am I the asshole? Should I have just given it to her? You're not the asshole.
My gosh.
I would have just given it back because I can't handle that confrontation.
Point,
Yeah,
absolutely
especially
not.
if the manager came out, I'd just been like, sure, if you take it back, yeah. But yeah, you stand your ground, girly.
That's amazing.
Yeah. All these stores were just like, yay,
Yay,
we're so proud of you.
Yay for you, you. Oh my gosh, I can't imagine. Cause and just the guy watching all this go down.
Yeah,
it's like, what is happening? I'm sorry, you're a bad manager that you can't communicate to your employees when.
Yeah. And even because I don't go thrifting a lot, so I don't know about the sold thing or anything. But even if you didn't actually pay for it yet, and but it was, put aside for you, wouldn't they put a sign on it if they weren't taking it off the floor at least?
It gets really dicey, the thrifting etiquette, because you can bring it up to the register, and sometimes even if you're not by it and someone grabs it, they'd be like, it's not our job to watch it for you, ma'am. Most places will be like, nah, you're on your own until you go to the register and you pay for it. So most thrift stores would have sided with you, the OP. So that's why I'm confused because that's why the system's in place, at least for Goodwill and stuff. They always have a ticket saying the price, and then they have a little space to put sold if it's been sold, which it gets frustrating because you can never find. So I get the joy of oh my gosh, this one's not taken. Oh, it's crazy. Should have at least wheeled it up to the register or put it to the side.
Yeah.
That's on the store, and they banned her.
Which also, if it's a big enough thrift store, I'm pretty sure that manager wouldn't be there every day, and it's not like they're gonna put your picture up and be like, right? She can't shop here.
Yeah.
That's.
I cannot imagine if it was my favorite thrift store though, being banned from my favorite thrift store. I would cry.
I mean, I honestly, being banned, I'm like, I don't really think they're gonna actually enforce that.
Probably not.
It was just a threat, so that you would go give it back, but
and just to make the pissed off lady feel better.
Yeah,
I guess
because
manager didn't want to deal with the consequences either. That they made a mistake, so they were like, you know what, you just never come back.
Yeah,
and problem solved.
You're advocating for yourself. Gotta go.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I think honestly probably it seems like the woman that wanted it probably was friends with the manager or something because it seems a little too aggressive for just
or she's
random
in there
people
all the time.
Yeah,
buys a bunch of stuff. Yeah, that's crazy over a piece of furniture. That's why I don't go. If I can help it, I don't go Black Friday shopping, and I don't do anything like that because people have died. It's not worth it. I don't care if the TV's only $99, it's fine.
Meanwhile, I'm just let's go. Well, before COVID and stuff, Black Friday was, Thursday night, and me and my family would go. My dad had the handicap thing, so he'd hang that up, and he'd just be like, be our designated driver. It was
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. Pretty sure I got a concussion, but
Oh
know.
my god.
Someone had a TV in their car and they whipped and they slammed into me.
No flipping way. Did they even apologize?
No, they didn't notice. I was on the floor just like, what happened to me?
My gosh.
Yeah, that was Target. Gotta love Target.
Did your fam just say, shake it off, you're fine? Or did any of them run and be like, are you okay?
You know, surprisingly, I was by myself at that point. Because I think I went to go get something and they were in line or something.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So I'm on the floor.
Oh my gosh.
It all worked out in the end.
If you say so.
But, you know, maybe the mental illness isn't all just mental. It's a concussion.
Alright, well, last but not least, am I the asshole for replacing my friend's throw pillow with a thrifted identical version?
Which, is this a prank or like?
No.
Okay.
They're genuinely trying to be nice.
Okay.
So my 24-year-old female friend, Wendy, quote unquote, so fake name, I guess. Wait. And then they, right after that they say 23-year-old female. So is that their age?
So
My 24-year-old friend, Wendy, 23-year-old female.
Or, okay, 23, 24.
Anyway, they're both around the same age. Okay. So her friend Wendy just got a new apartment. She's the first of our friend group to get an apartment, so everyone's really excited, and Wendy wants it to be the main place we all go hang out. She threw a party this past Friday, just a small get-together with our friend group and some of Wendy's cousins. After a few hours, we all got pretty drunk, including me, and I accidentally spilled my wine on one of her pillows. I tried to wash it out, but no luck. Of course, I offered to replace the pillow, and Wendy sent me the link to where she bought it. It was $70. $70 for a tiny little carrot pillow. They have a picture, by the way, of it at the end. I'll show you. I told her I would definitely replace it, but it would probably have to wait for a few weeks for my next check because that eats into my gas money. She seemed a little pissy and I felt bad. Yesterday, my other friends wanted to go thrifting for their Halloween costumes. I had already gotten mine, but I wanted to tag along. And I thought it was my lucky day because at one of the thrift stores was the exact same pillow. Like the very same one with the tag from the store and everything. The thrift store was selling it for only $12, so I got it because it was cheaper. And now Wendy will be able to have her complete living room quicker than we thought. Fast forward a couple hours, and we all go over to Wendy's to show her the Halloween haul, and I present her with the pillow. At first she was happy, but then she was like, how are you going to get to work? Because of the gas money. I explained that I found it at a thrift store, and she immediately threw it at me and acted all grossed out. Now I'm confused because we all go thrifting all the time, including Wendy, but Wendy was like, I don't buy soft furnishings at the thrift store. I offered to wash it and bring it back, but she said no, and still demanded that I buy the one from the actual store. I said no, I would wash the thrifted pillow for her, but I'm not buying a pillow for $70. She said it was my fault for spilling wine in the first place, and I said I was... And then she said I was, quote-unquote, too clumsy to live. Quite a jump there.
Yeah.
Then I said, okay. For someone who wants to host parties, you're being a big brat about a little spill.
Exactly.
Right? Don't leave your $70 pillow out.
Mm-hmm.
We left it at that, but I left a few minutes later because I could tell Wendy was really annoyed at me. Now the friend group is taking sides, and one of my friend's girlfriend told me that now there's a group chat that doesn't have me or Wendy in it called The Pillow Crisis of 2024, where everyone is arguing who was right. I did wash the pillow and gave it to my friend to give it to Wendy, but apparently she refused to put it on her couch, and it now resides in her floor pillow pile. So am I the asshole? And then it says, I guess there's just the, they put like a shortened version of the story.
Oh, okay.
At the end. And then after that, here's the carrot pillow. And then edit number 2, some new info I learned from the group chat that I'm still not a part of. Wendy took the tags off the thrifted pillow, so there's no returning it now. And then she put, there's a turn-up pillow as well, and she has that one too. They're from Urban Outfitters.
Oh my god.
This pillow set. And I think they're $70 each.
That's too much.
Which is insane. So here they are.
Especially if you're gonna like... Oh my god. Why?
So there's the carrot. And there's the little turnip.
Oh my god.
$70 for a carrot.
God.
And it says A knitted carrot throw pillow. You know they got some kid to make it in a foreign country.
Yeah, or it's like machine knitted.
Or it's machine knitted, yeah. Like,
yeah.
Oh my gosh. I can't imagine the audacity for her to just chuck it.
Yeah.
Like, my only thing is, she did promise, wait a few weeks, I'll use one of my paychecks. So, she said, I'll buy you a new pillow, and then finds the thrifted one. So, was there a verbal agreement to buy the pillow? Or should the friend just be like, you were gonna wash it for me, I'll just take the $12 one? Like, I don't know.
Yeah. See,
It's tough.
Because I'm, like, because I'm a sensitive person, like, I probably wouldn't have wanted the thrifted pillow, but, like,
yeah.
I would have just been like, okay, thanks, and then, like, I would have just, like, thrown it out, or just, like, donated it back to someone, or I just would, like, I would have,
or just
like,
kept the stained one and just, it's a little stained, and now
yeah.
it's a fun memory of a party we had.
Also, like, if it looks like it was, like, a double-sided thing, just turn it around.
Yeah.
And then if someone's like, oh, what's this thing? You can be like, oh, it was when we had a fun night. Like, shut up.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. It's really tough because the only thing is that, yeah, it seemed like in the very beginning of the story you said, wait a few weeks, I'll use my next paycheck.
right. Yeah.
That's the only thing. But, like, again.
You bought her the pillow.
Again, it's a friendship. It goes down to, like, how good of friends are you? Also,
Yeah.
there's a floor pillow pile.
Yes.
And it couldn't have started. It could have just been set aside in the floor pillow pile during the party. Had to be like in prime display.
Yeah. Imagine having a floor pillow pile. Like, what?
I have like one pillow that I use and that's it. Like, also pillows are hard to clean, so why would you want to have that many pillows?
Yeah. Especially if you're gonna like have like a get together with people and there's wine and stuff, like you're like you kind of are like assuming that there's always the risk of like the wine,
and not because anyone's like particularly
too clumsy to live
or too clumsy to live.
Yeah,
just if you're drinking, things happen.
Yes, and even if you're not, even if it's like punch or something, like it's just you, like someone trips the one way, or like someone like like trips. It's not like you're purposefully like dumping it on the thing.
And when I host an event in a place that's not mine, like this is different because it's her house, but like if let's say I'm hosting somewhere, I make sure everyone brings closed cap drinks. Like it's that simple. Just have them all put the wine in something that closes. There was one party I went to in college. It was like our initiation into like the theater group, whatever. It was called Baby Party. So we drank our stuff out of like sippy cups. And sippy cups don't spill.
Right.
So it's like genius.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like make it fun and make it so that you can't. Watch her have like a white sofa.
I was gonna say.
Can you picture it? Like white sofa, carrot pillow.
Yeah.
Like nobody get close to the like. What are you supposed to do? A bunch of people, they're drinking. Like, what do you expect?
Also, I wouldn't have asked her to replace it to begin with. Like,
that's I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. Like, if my precious whatever had gotten stained, I would have been like, oh, that's okay. But then deep inside, I would have been like, oh, I wish they would at least like give me some money so I can go get it professionally cleaned, or
see that, or
something.
But I wouldn't have been like,
no, give me a new one.
Yeah.
Oh, probably not.
Or like, or if like you bought the thrifted one, I would just been like, okay, that's fine. Like, we're
done.
done. Like, it's like we're even or whatever. Yeah, like. It's like, once again, the audacity of people that I'm just like,
for real.
Whoa. And I mean, like, she had every right, like, to be like, oh, you stain this, like, can you pay for the cleaning, or like pay for like a new thing or something. Like, but then also like, if you don't want it to get stained, then like don't have it out.
Period. That's it.
I see. I'm just used to having like parties like here, like it was with like my family and stuff, and so, we're children, clumsy, or we're drinking, clumsy, so I'm just like I know for a fact, I'm like, oh, if I don't want this stained, it's gotta go before people come.
Yes.
Because the carpet the carpet is older than I am, and it's seen things. It has so many stains on it.
Which honestly, I think I'd have to like look really closely. You guys do a good job of.
Yeah, there's certain parts that it's like, oh.
Okay.
But yeah, but yeah, I. Not the asshole?
Yeah, I don't think so. You tried your best.
Yeah. I think it's all complicated.
It is. These issues are way more complicated than
yeah.
a simple like, yes or no.
Yeah.
But we're proud of all of our our peoples for not
setting
being
boundaries.
people pleasers and setting boundaries.
For not being people pleasers.
So now we're gonna talk about how we were people pleasers.
We're so proud of you. We could never be you. We wish.
So did we have like a little people pleaser of the week thing?
Woo, 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 woo.
Should have like a little like some kind of sound, but so mine is very, very simple, straightforward. Every Sunday at church, I usually just like dip right after the service because I never was like social enough to make friends. But now I actually know people. And I know like a lot of people at the church now because I help with like tech and stuff, and I've been going to some of the events because I've been trying to be more social. So this past Sunday, after having been there for 4 hours, I stayed like an extra 20 minutes just to make sure I said hi to every single person I knew, so no one felt like I was ignoring them or no one felt left out. I guarantee you half of them would have been like, oh, I'll just see her another week or I'll see you another day. But I was like, what if they think
I'm ignoring
them?
I'm
ignoring them. Or, like,
or that I hate them.
Or that I hate them, yeah. So that's it. It was just like I just stayed extra time and like I was not doing so well, so I was sitting. And it was really weird because they were all in like a semicircle around me, this one group. I was just sitting because I was too late. I had to stay down. So it was a time. But it's all good things. It's just one of those things that's like you overthink or you think for other people that they're not even thinking those thoughts, and it's like craziness. So that's
it. Mine's kind of similar to one I had before of just I'm in my crafting mode. I'm doing my things.
Yes.
But then like my family's like, let's do something, and I'm just like, I just want to be left alone to do my things. But
you're like, I can't say no.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just like, well, like, my brother only has the weekends off, and, so I'm just gonna, sure, whatever. Thankfully, we just watched a movie, so I wasn't, like, I didn't have to, like, put all my time and effort. I could, like, do my crafting while watching the movie, so.
Nice.
Yeah.
It did be rough. So, happy 20th episode.
Ooh.
Ooh. And now I'm off to the thrift store.
Alrighty, well, hopefully you don't have any bad thrifting experiences.
If I do, y'all will be the first to know.
But until next time.
Until next time.
Goodbye.
Bye.